I'm excited to welcome on a top 30 prospect in 2022, Carson Basham. What's going on today?
Nothing much, just chilling at home.
For sure. Well, I mean, you're part of 2022, and you're one of the top recruits out there. And this quarantine time might have brought a lot of games upon you, but you've been pulling in a lot of offers. Take us through what this recruitment process looking like for you right now.
I've been on the phone a lot, just like calling coaches and like making like the connection stronger and stuff, and just like been in the gym and stuff like that. So yeah.
For sure. And you have a lot of offers right now. Who are some of the schools that you think are showing the most interest in you or you like the most right now?
Probably the like most interest and stuff. I've been talking to Oregon, UCLA. I just got that offer. Louisville, North Carolina, Old Miss, Florida. Those are some of the top ones right now.
And you, as I said, you have pretty much any school in the country. What are you looking for in schools? What's some of the biggest things that you want to see in a college that attracts you to one?
I just want a college that's going to want me. I'm going to play like my freshman year, and that I got to have like a good relationship with the coaches and stuff. So yeah.
And is staying somewhere close to home any kind of priority to you?
That's not like a big thing. The distance isn't like a huge thing for me. So,
Mm-hmm. And you mentioned a couple of schools. Obviously, Oregon's a pretty big one. What do you like about them?
just the coaches, like I get along with them super well, and they just like show their interest in me. So yeah.
I know one of your teammates also is now commit out there. What would it be like to possibly play with Taylor out there?
That'd be super cool. I mean, I played with Taylor last year with Cal Sparks, so I'm not playing with her this year, but it'd be good to play with her again. So I really like playing with her. She's a good player.
UCLA, as you said, was one of your most recent ones as well. What was it like getting that offer?
It was nice. I've been talking to them for a while, so we were just like building the relationship, and then it just felt good to finally get that offer. So I've been waiting for that one.
Gotcha. And I said there's some schools further out, like Louisville. What do you like about Louisville?
I love the coaches and stuff. I mean, I've never been like on a visit out there, so I don't really know what it's like. So I just before like I know how far I'll go from home, like I want to go on a few visits. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And Florida's a nice place. Obviously, we know it's near the beach. It's a big campus. It's a big time school. Would you like possibly going to the East Coast and playing somewhere like in Florida?
Yeah, my sister's out there, so I have family out there, so that would be an option for me just because like I have family and stuff, and as well as like I love the coaches too.
That's awesome. And you obviously have started pulling offers, a lot of them big time recently. What's it been like just starting to blow up and have all these schools really start investing in you in the past few months?
I mean, it's been good. I mean, like I like to stay humble about it. Like I don't want to get to my head. Like I'm still like want to work hard and like obviously keep continuing to get more offers. So yeah, just have like a positive mindset.
And your very first offer came before you even played in high school. What was that day like? What did it feel like to be able to get that offer that early?
I mean, I didn't really like know what it meant. I mean, it was from U of A, so I was at a camp. So I mean, they're like, "Oh, like we'd like to offer you," and I mean, at that age, I wasn't like didn't really understand exactly what that meant. But now, like I realized like what a good opportunity it was.
And around that same time, you were in eighth grade, was your very first dunk. Not a lot of girls dunk, period. And for you to go do it at that young of an age, what was that like?
I mean, it was good. I mean, my brother has always like been like, just like Kennedy, just do it. Like you can do it. Like, so it just felt good. Yeah.
And talk about Carson a little bit. He's obviously just committed to Pepperdine. He's another big time player. What's it been like growing up with him?
I mean, it's good. It's good to have like someone that plays the same sport as you. So like we push each other, and which is really good. So and we live together. So
And seeing him now go through this recruiting process, what's some of the things you've learned from him as you get ready to seriously go into your recruiting process now?
I mean, yeah. So it was like it was helpful that my brother like went through the same process as me. But I feel like just it was like he was like a good role model for me. So like he'll be like, you need to get on the phone like with the coaches and stuff like that, and like you got to talk to the schools you want to talk to, and you can't waste your time like talking to schools that you're not going to go to because it'll like start to get super overwhelming and stuff. So.
Absolutely. And growing up, I know you guys have played, I can imagine, a lot of one-on-one games. How do those games usually
Yeah.
go?
I mean, he's a lot bigger than me, so he normally wins, but I'm a better shooter than him, so.
Mm-hmm. Does anyone else in your family ever get involved in those games?
No, my mom, she's not. I mean, she'll try, but like she'll
Mhm.
try and shoot it, but just me and my brother.
Absolutely. And you are an Arizona person, and Arizona basketball, especially for girls, has been growing a lot recently. What's it been like seeing the rise of Arizona girls basketball?
I mean, it's nice because like before, like Arizona, like girls basketball, like there's no like EYBL team out here and stuff. So I mean, it's been cool to like play against the girls, and now I'm playing with some of them because I used to play out in California. So it's fun. Yeah.
And talk about you're playing AAU. You're back on the court. You've been on it for a few weekends now. Just what's it feel like to be back on the court?
It feels good. I mean, before it was just like practice and like, I mean, we are like getting in the gym at least, but it's not like the same as playing. So it felt really good. Everyone was super excited the first tournament back. So
And so you still have a few more places to go before you guys are done with AAU. What do you want to be able to go out there and prove to people?
I just want to, I mean, obviously like get some more offers and stuff like that, but I just want to like prove to people like how good of a player I am and stuff. So.
And let's talk about your past season. You guys were 23-7. You averaged almost a double-double, almost 5 blocks a game. What was this year like?
Season was fun this year. I mean, we obviously wanted to make it to the championship game, but we lost in the semis again. But it was okay. But it was a good season. So, yeah.
And you've been playing high school basketball since 8th grade year. What was it like kind of getting adjusted to the high school level that young?
It was cool. It was just like a lot different than like middle school and that type of stuff. Like that's high school is like when I started taking basketball a lot more serious. So I mean, it was cool, yeah. And I had a really good team, so like Allie and stuff like that. So it was cool.
And you play with a lot of great teammates that have gone D1. You're going to be pretty much the star of the team once again next season and for the next couple of years. What do you look to be able to accomplish the next couple of seasons?
I mean, I want to win Gatorade Player of the Year next year. Like I want to reach my 1,000 points. I want to like help out the players on my team and stuff. So yeah, those are probably like the main things.
This past year, a lot of club teams or a lot of schools in Arizona started girls programs like Compass. Obviously, AZ Select has done it. Has that ever been something you've considered possibly going to prep school at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it's crossed my mind just because he's also my coach for club too. So he obviously like wants me to play prep. But I mean, I just want to stay with my team and stay loyal to them as of now. So who knows what will happen next year? But for right now, I'm staying at Pinnacle. So
You're not just a basketball player; you also play volleyball as well. Talk about your volleyball career.
volleyball, I started a freshman year and I was on JV, and then last year I was on varsity. So I kind of just was playing for fun and just like helps me with basketball, like my jumping and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen this year, but I mean, I'd love to play, but we don't know yet. So.
And also, besides that, you also are a model as well. Take us through that. What's it been like kind of balancing all these things?
I mean, it's a lot of work, especially like during like this whole quarantine stuff. I've like had a lot of opportunities. Like I modeled with Hyper Ice and stuff, so that will be coming out soon if you know what that is. But I mean, it's a lot of work, but I mean, I like to do it.
So how have you kind of learned to maintain balancing basketball with volleyball and modeling all at once?
I mean, basketball is like my main priority, so that is like what I focus on the most. And like volleyball and modeling is just for fun, but modeling, like I never know, like that'll like be something I want to do in the future after basketball. So I just like kind of manage my time and like just know that like basketball is like my main priority right now. So
I know there's a person we both know pretty well in Kamar, and he's been a guy that's trained both you and your brother for a while now. What's it been like having him in your life?
it's super nice. He's like a father figure to me, so it's been really good. And he helped train me and my brother. He's the one that really like kind of changed the whole basketball world for me. So yeah, I really appreciate him.
And you are now a top 30 player on ESPN's rankings. Just to see your name start getting in there and seeing people start recognizing you for what you're able to do on the court, what was that like?
I mean, it was pretty cool. I had no idea. Like the rankings just came out, and I was 30, so I knew that going into this season, I had to prove my spot and why I'm put on the top 30. So.
Without a doubt. And you've got a couple more years now until you really get into the recruiting process. But this will start happening once colleges open up again. What are some schools you probably would want to take some visits to when you can?
Like I said, I want to like try some schools like on the East Coast just because I've never like been on visits out there and stuff. I want to go to Oregon too. That's somewhere I want to go. Somewhere with like a different type of weather just to see like the difference and stuff. So yeah, and some more Cali schools. I mean, I've been on a few visits out there, so I want to like see some schools on the East side.
Are there any offers you think might be coming in sometime soon?
I'm talking to Baylor tomorrow, or no, I'm talking to Syracuse tomorrow. So I'm hopefully I get that offer, and then I want to get Baylor. That's one that I really want. So those are, and I want to start talking to South Carolina too. So.
Are there any girl players that you kind of model your game after, or people that you kind of look up to?
Probably my favorite like WNBA player is probably Candace Parker. I really like her. Just love the way she plays the game. So yeah.
Would you say you'd want to become still kind of stick at the center throughout your entire career, or is this possibly want to become a forward, or is that what kind of do you see yourself panning out to be down the line?
I feel like more like a forward just because I like to go out and shoot the ball. So that's probably what I'm going to play in college.
That's awesome. And we know obviously women's NBA is on the rise. They're constantly getting better and better. What do you kind of feel like the future is for girls basketball?
I mean, I hope that it can like get bigger because obviously like it's men's basketball is a lot bigger than women's basketball. So I really hope that by the time I'm like playing professional, if I get the chance to do that, then it's a lot bigger than it is now. So
Is playing the women's NBA your dream?
yeah. Yep.
That's awesome. And a couple more things before I let you go is one of the things I like wrapping up with, kind of talking about your legacy. By the time you stop playing basketball someday, what do you ultimately want to be remembered for what you do both on the court and off of it?
I just want to be known as like I just want to stay humble throughout the whole process. So I just want to be known as someone that's just loved playing the game and was just doing it to like show younger kids and stuff like that. So
Is it like an ultimate dream or something you kind of want to do back in Arizona?
yeah, just to like show that like a girl that like came from Arizona and stuff where basketball used to be not that big out here for women's basketball. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on today, and I can't wait to see what God's got next for you. Of
Yes, of course. Thank you.
course, you're always welcome on. Talk to you later.
All right. See you later. Bye.
All right. God bless.